dog, one thing I could tell you is it's hard growing up out here. For anybody though that grew up right here, dog, can tell you that it's a mission, my boy. If you make it out of here, you did it. You know what I'm saying?
How did you come to realize that music was the way for you?
Just growing up as a kid, dog, being lonely, fool. My mom was on drugs at the time, dog. You know, my dad was always in prison, so all I had was just me, dog, and me being the older sibling. You know, my little sister and my little brothers, dog. I had to step up, you know. And at times when I would be lonely, fool, and sad, I would just sing to myself, fool, or rap to myself, and that's how I came about that.
How do you feel the internet has impacted the music business?
Big time. Big time, dog. It's changed and made things more easier. Back in the day, fool, when I would watch these rappers come up, they don't have to come out here, dog, and actually get on their hustle, fool. Sell fucking, you know, CDs out their trunks, tapes out their trunks. Homie, I remember seeing 40 Glock, you know, Westside Bug, Parent Cut, everybody, you know, just fucking selling shit outside their fucking trunk, fool. It was crazy, fool. You know what I mean? Even Nipsey did that shit, you know what I mean? So props up to all the fools who did that shit, because that's real hustle. Now these days, fool, you can go on internet, network, talk to anybody, and it's easy as that, fool, you know what I mean? More easy to get your music out there. So, man, the internet made a big impact, bro, big impact.
What street advice has been given to you that stuck with you?
Street advice? The street advice, dog, that's been given to me, dog, to always be myself, dog, and never fake the funk. You know what I mean? Never fake the funk, dog. You don't have to fucking pretend to be anybody, just be you. You know what I mean? And motherfuckers from the hood are gonna love you for that.
How would you describe your music?
My music, I describe it as something for everybody, dog. You know, I make music for everybody. You know, for the women, you know, for the homies in the hood, for people who lost somebody, dog, you know, even for the kids, you know what I mean? I make it for everybody, dog. H is for everybody. That's why I said H, you know, AKA for the people. I'm from everybody.
Okay, and how do you feel about the black and brown movement?
Oh, man, that's a big thing for me, man. You know, coming up in the rap game, you know, the fools who brought me out, who I first started with, you know, are black, homie. You know, shout out to the homie Champ, Cat, Red, Dope Boy. They all brought me out, man. Shit, I was just a youngster living in an apartment, bro, over there on Arrowhead, over there on Baseline. And the homie Champ seen my potential, dog. I literally had a rigged up fucking computer with a microphone. I had the microphone taped, dog, around a little light pole, dog, like a little lamp. And homie came in one day, fool. He wanted to smoke a blunt. My mom wasn't home. I told that fool to smoke a blunt, dog. He was like, homie, I see your potential. And from there, it was history, dog. Homie put me on, you know what I mean? He seen where little homie was going, and he put me on game.
What do you think you would be doing right now if it wasn't for your music career?
If it wasn't for the music career, dog, I'd probably be in prison or fucking dead, straight up. You know what I mean? That's the honest fucking truth, because, you know, I was so wrapped up in this game, you know, having a father, homie, my pops is a big homie from the hood, you know, from Bernardino, you know, he ran this whole motherfucking thing, you know, so, you know, me coming up like that, you know, I could have easily took that route and took over everything, said, dude, this is what I want to do, be a prison and fucking do all this shit, you know, grew up, had kids. I got to see it at an early age, you know, to know that this is not what I wanted to do, but it would always be a part of me because I was born into this shit, you know what I mean, being who my pops, my uncles are, you know what I mean, well known right here in San Bernardino and in Verdugo, you know what I mean, I could have took any route, dog, and this is the route I decided to take, you know what I mean, and I thank God for that. Back in the day, fool, when I would watch these rappers come up, they don't have to come out here, dog, and actually get on their hustle, fool. Sell fucking, you know, CDs out their trunks, tapes out their trunks, homie. I remember seeing 40 Glock, you know, Westside Bug, Parent Cut, everybody, you know, just fucking selling shit outside their fucking trunk, fool. It was crazy, fool. You know what I mean? Even Nipsey did that shit, you know what I mean? So props up to all the fools who did that shit, because that's real hustle. Now these days, fool, you can go on internet, network, talk to anybody, and it's easy as that, fool, you know what I mean? More easy to get your music out there. So, man, the internet made a big impact, bro. Big impact.
What street advice has been given to you that stuck with you?
Street advice? The street advice, dog, that's been given to me, dog, to always be myself, dog, and never fake the funk. You know what I mean? Never fake the funk, dog. You don't have to fucking pretend to be anybody, just be you. You know what I mean? And motherfuckers from the hood are gonna love you for that.
How would you describe your music?
My music, I describe it as something for everybody, dog. You know, I make music for everybody, you know, for the women, you know, for the homies in the hood, for people who lost somebody, dog, you know, even for the kids, you know what I mean? I make it for everybody, dog. H is for everybody. That's why I said H, you know, AKA for the people. I'm from everybody.
Okay. And how do you feel about the black and brown movement?
Oh, man. That's a big thing for me, man. You know, coming up in the rap game, you know, the fools who brought me out, who I first started with, you know, our black homie, you know, shout out to the homie Champ, Cat, Red, Dope Boy. They all brought me out, man. Shit, I was just a youngster living in an apartment, bro, over there on Arrowhead, over there on Baseline. And the homie Champ seen my potential, dog. I literally had a rigged up fucking computer with a microphone. I had the microphone taped, dog, around a little light pole, dog, like a little lamp. And homie came in one day, fool. He wanted to smoke a blunt. My mom wasn't home. I told that fool to smoke a blunt, dog. He was like, homie, I see your potential. And from there, it was history, dog. If you don't know the history behind your gang, homie, where you come from, you ain't from it. Straight up, fool. If you can't name a big homie, your big homies, the original big homies, dog, from this shit, you ain't from it, homie. Real shit.
Tell me a little bit about where you grew up at.
Shit, right here on Kingman Street, dog. I grew up right here on Kingman. My grandma, my grandpa, my great-grandma, my great-grandpa, and also my grandpa, my mom's dad lived right here. You know, my grandpa took care of everybody, dog, all his siblings, his mom, dad. My mom was on drugs, dog, so my grandpa's all I had. You know what I mean? Took care of me, fool. Fucking took care of me, my sister, my brothers. That was home for us right here on Kingman. And shit, growing up right here, dog, was life, fool. You know what I mean? Seeing things around me, dog, was fucking crazy. You know, growing up, seeing my mom on drugs, my dad in prison, seeing my uncles going in and out of prison, fucking seeing cops beat the shit out of my uncles in front of me, you know what I mean? Seeing homies get shot, losing best friends, dog, to the street shit, you know what I mean? It all happened right here on Kingman, dog, even right here on 7.
Can you show us?
Yes, sir, let's go, man. So over here, dog, it's fucking Kingman Street, dog. It was a lot more than this before, you know what I mean? There was houses fucking everywhere, dog. Now they fucking knocked down the bridge. They're rebuilding it. Put up a fucking wall and shit.
Anything crazy happened here growing up?
Kingman, right here on Kingman, dog. Kingman is a fucking old school street, dog. Real old school. So one thing about Kingman, dog, no one else really put it out, dog, other than these old school fools like way back in the day. Me and my cousin Mondo, shout out to my primo Mondo. We fucking, we started pressing that shit, dog. Once we, in middle school, fool, you know what I mean? Went to middle school, started getting more involved with the hood, fool, more involved with the homies from the hood. And we were the only little youngsters from Kingman, you know what I mean? And my uncles being from Mount Vernon, from Kingman, you know what I mean? Shit, that was only destined for us to bang that K, you know what I mean? That Kingman fool, you know what I mean? It was life, dog. My uncles always told us, if you bang anything, homie, it's Kingman Street, and it's Kingman Street always. And that's what it was, you know what I mean? That stuck with us as forever, you know, so as kids till now. And this is Kingman, dog, you know what I mean? Before, this wall wasn't here before. This was all houses right here, homie, you know? Everybody you see right here, right now, they all lived right here for years. Years. You know what I mean? Fucking my grandma Cuca, rest in peace. She's from Laredo, Texas. My grandpa Ramon, he's from Monterrey, Mexico. You know what I mean? They married, they came over here, you know, and this is where it all started. You know what I mean? My grandpa, you know, had my mom, my uncles, and we came about. You know what I mean?
So can you tell us
man.
anything motivational for the youngsters who are choosing the wrong path?
Look, man, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. All that shit you thinking is cool, man, it ain't cool, bro. It only leads to 2 things. That's prison and death, homie. You know what I mean? And there ain't no such thing as the top. There's always someone that wants to take you out, dog, and that shit could be your motherfucking best friend, the fool next to you, dog. He'll take your spot just to be at the top, homie. And that's when, you know, do your own thing, homie. Stay in school, you know what I mean? Stay positive. Listen to your parents, you know what I mean? Stay in school, man. You know, go to college, you know, be the best you can be and keep striving to be the best you. This right here is where I grew up. This was my grandma's house right here. My grandma Cuca, my grandpa Ramon. Shit, we grew up right here. This was Kingman Street. Of course, it didn't look like this before. This right here is 1368 West Kingman Street. That's where it is, homie. That's where it happened. My homie Title used to live next door. You know what I mean? Shout out to the homie Title. You know what I mean? He's a Samoan homie from the projects. Shit, you know what I mean? The homegirl right here, you know, I used to go to school with her. Victoria. You know what I mean? She lived right here. And then I don't know where she's at right now. No, shout out to her, Victoria, you know what I mean? Her family. You know what I mean? And, this was the Elote's lady's house right there, right here. Fool. She was an Elote lady for years and probably still is, you know what I mean?
What are your thoughts on San Bernardino being one of the most bankruptcy cities in California?
Oh man, it's been like that forever, bro. Since I was born. It's always been dead. Downtown's always been dead. That's why now to see the art walk, to go about what it is now, it's amazing, man. Them giving back to the community and starting to make a change around, so that way, you know, business could come about and people can have more jobs and people can make more money for their families. It's a blessing, man.
And what are your thoughts on the upcoming artists from San Bernardino?
Oh man, I feel like we're next. I feel like San Bernardino's next, man. All of us, you know. Shout out to J.I. Band, you know. Shout out to Ale Deuce. Shout out to Westside Mac. You know, shout out to everybody, you know, Doughboy, everybody out here, homie. Everybody that's doing their thing out here, everybody.
Who do you like to collab from San Bernardino? Or right any now, IE rappers?
I want to collab with all of them. Collab with all the IE rappers, especially for the Dino, man. You know, IE, Dino, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I got some shit going right now. You know, with people right now. The homie Shady G, the homie Evil. You know what I mean? The homie from Eastside Evas, the homie from fucking Northside Cohen is going down, man. You know, I'm trying to stay connected, homie, but I really want to push that brown and black, you know, shit, pride shit, you know what I'm saying? So I really want to, you know, get in touch with the black homies too, you know, and start dropping more stuff like that. So what's up, Westside Mac? You know, what's up, LA Deuce?
Yeah, the black and brown pride movement. How is that going?
It's going good, man. That was one of my main things when I started this rap shit. My main thing was I really wanted to push that out here is unity. You know what I mean? I want us to come together, because, you know, together, dog, is power, homie, and we can all eat, homie. There's more money to be made, more to give to our families. You know what I mean? So why hate on each other when we could work together, you know what I mean? And become more. That's what I feel about that, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so how did Pure and Cook came about?
Pure and Cook came about with the homie Seuss. So I dropped some fucking, you know, track. Actually, now to me it's whack, fool, you know, that I involved in shit. But I dropped some track, fool, and I sent it to Seuss. It's called the fucking, the Last 48 shit. If you guys want to peep it out, it's on Spotify shit. But check it out. I met Seuss, dog. I shot that song to him, and the homie was like, all right, I see, homie, I see where you're going with this. Fucking, I had to let him know I can go in the studio over here, you know, at room 9. Shout out to the homie J2.
What artists from San Bernardino would you collab with?
Shit with anybody, dog. I want to collab with everybody in San Bernardino, dog. But right now, shit, what's up with fucking LA Deuce? Right now, Westside Mac. What's up, my boy? Let's get it cracking, you know what I mean? Let's drop something for the streets, homie, you know what I mean?
So I see you're pushing the black and brown pride. How is that going?
It's going good, dog. You know, my thing is to push it out to the best of my ability. You know what I mean? So that way, these youngsters gravitate to it, homie. And you know what I mean? You reach one, teach one, homie. You know what I mean? You got to show the next people coming up. You know what I mean? If they gravitate to that, then they're gonna want to do it, homie. You know, they're gonna follow the leader, homie. And it's the best thing to do, homie, for these youngsters to stay positive, you know, and put a positive feed out to them, so that way they adapt to it and they want to put it out too.
Okay, so can you tell us where we are at right now?
Right now we're in the west side. Right over here on 7th Street. As you can see the placita behind us right here. You know what I mean? Shit, it's where it goes down, homie. You know what I'm saying? Where all this goes down. Fools got boob out there. You know, homies get the hustle on, homie. Shit. Watch out for right there, homie, because that place is right there. It's held down, homie, by real motherfucking G's.
Tell us how youngsters can survive in these streets.
Shit, in these streets, dog, the best way you can survive in these streets is staying the fuck out the way. Stay the fuck out the way, homie. That's all you can do. Stay out the way of what the fuck these other fools out here got going. You know what I mean? Because it ain't for you. You're gonna get wrapped up in it. You're gonna get caught up in it. You're gonna get lost, and you either wind up in prison or you're gonna wind up dead. And that's facts, homie. I've seen it, you know, personally up close.
Do you got any crazy personal stories that you can share with us?
Shit, I got a lot of crazy personal stories, homie. Even just growing up as a kid, Even as a kid, I grew up over here on fucking 10th and Cabrera in the projects. I remember over there, me and my sister, dog, one day looking out the window, seeing some fool get blammed out, you know, right in front of us, homie. And we seen that a lot out here. It was just constant out here, homie, just to see death in front of our eyes. You know what I mean? That's the life out here in San Bernardino, dog. It's nothing fucking new or fucking, you know, exciting, dog. You know, when you see a dead body on the block over here on the street, homie, it's just the normal. You know what I mean? Or you see a block taped off. That's the normal out here for the kids growing up out here in San Bernardino, homie. It's so gutter. Nowadays, a motherfucker on a skateboard will blam you out. You know what I mean? That's how real we are out here. You don't know who the fuck, you know, who the fuck it is a killer out here, homie. You know what I mean? Motherfucker with long hair could be from the set, fucking smoke you, but you would never know.
Is there anything that the community can do to change that?
Yeah. We could be more involved with the kids. We could always be more involved with the kids, dog. There's, you know, a kid, dog, has so much fucking learning to do and so much capability to learn, dog. That's where we start and that's where we want to end, homie, always with the kids. And we could always gravitate to these kids, give it back to the baseball, the football, the basketball, the soccer, everything like that, dog. You know what I mean? Get back to the schools, get back to the homeless shelters, not just here, but in different countries as well. You know, Mexico, homie, everywhere like that. Because there's kids out here who are suffering, dog. Kids in third world countries, dog, who don't live like us. You know what I mean? And we may think that fucking we have it bad. Motherfuckers in, you know, third world countries have it bad, homie. They're out there living in fucking who knows what, homie, tents, where the fuck, however the fuck it is, homie. You know what I mean? Little huts. We out here living our life, homie. So you know what? I just want to give back, not just to my community, but to the world, homie. You know what I mean?
Okay, so tell us more about your music.
What about my music, man? Shit, I'm coming out with an album right now. Loyalty Over Everything should be dropping any day now. Shit, I got my homie Mallow, Dino. I got the homie J2 on there. Shit, it's cracking, dog. You know what I mean? It's my first album. I'm very excited and happy for it, homie. I completed it in a fucking very short time, which fucking really excited me. You know what I mean? Showed me what I can do as an artist and of an all-around artist I am. You know, I can make shit for the ladies. I can make shit for the homies. I can make shit for everybody to play to. You know what I mean? Even radio hits, man. So I'm here just to be here for everybody, dog. And I know I'm gonna prosper. And shit, I'm ready to reach new fucking, you know, heights, dog, and new goals, and ready to set the bar and raise the bar for the other local rappers that are around here, dog. So they gravitate and they be like, man, fuck, I see this fool doing it, so I want to do it. You know what I mean? Fuck, and man, dog, Loyalty Over Everything is gonna be a good album. So I suggest you guys peep it out, homie. Look out for it. You know what I mean? It's gonna be dropping any day. Look out for Vibe's already dropped. Fucking run them fucking numbers up. I to LA with the homie J2, run the numbers up. I got something coming out with the homie Shady G, the homie Evil. Shit, another fool I want to get something going with was with Mozzie. What's up, Mozzie? Let's get this shit cracking, homie.
Anything motivational in this video?
Motivation for like other rappers out there and shit, and fucking these youngsters and shit, is don't stop. Don't stop, homie. You know, a while back before I started rapping and shit, taking it serious, you know, I used to do it back in the day, you know, just fucking around, you know, just freestyling and shit in school, getting high with the homies. Not that long ago, you know what I mean? As my little brothers got older, you know, they motivated me to fucking get back into it and do it again, you know what I mean? As they grew up, they started working, have their own little families, homie. Now that we can all put money together and we have a team, because if you don't have a team, dog, you ain't going nowhere, dog. Always remember that, you know? There's no fucking I in team, you know what I mean? It takes a team to fucking create a movement, you know what I mean? It's just not one person, dog. It's a team, homie, and it creates everybody to start it off.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Stitch TV, you already know.
Already know what it is, homie. Reporting live, homie. Stitch TV, you already know what it is, bitch. It ain't nothing realer than that, homie. If you ain't tapping in with the homie, you ain't from the Dino, homie. And that's the realest. The homies out here fucking posted like a stop sign on the hood all fucking day, homie. Tap in, homie. Stitch TV, you already know what it is. West Side, bitch.